It seems like so many of you out there are looking for new construction in the Tampa area. There are a lot of options out there, but there is one stretch of road that I feel like I show buyers more than others. Stay tuned and I'll tell you where. Hey everybody, Melanie Atkinson here, Realtor with Smith & Associates in beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida. And today I'm going to introduce you to 4 of my favorite new construction neighborhoods in the Tampa Bay area. I hear from a lot of you that are in that $300,000 to $500,000 price range and want new construction. So this video is for you. What you will notice when you're looking for new construction is that there are large areas where a lot of that new construction seems to be. Areas like Wesley Chapel, Land O'Lakes, Riverview, Odessa. So why is there so much construction there? Well, the easy answer is that there's a lot of space to build in those areas. As you get closer to the urban core, you don't have a lot of vacant space to build those large neighborhoods that so many people want. Plus, the land cost would be so much that the house prices would be expensive. So if you like new construction and you like those planned subdivided neighborhoods in the 300 to 500 range, then most likely you are going to be looking in these larger areas like Odessa or Wesley Chapel. So because it would take too long to go over all of these areas, I'm going to focus on one particular area today, and that is the area of Odessa. And technically, I'm going to add one more neighborhood in there that's really Land O'Lakes, but it's just on the other side of the highway, so I usually include it when I'm showing the Odessa neighborhoods. The neighborhoods I'm going to highlight today are Starkey Ranch, Astoria, The Preserve, and Bexley. And I'm starting with these 4 because frankly, these are the 4 that I tend to show the most to buyers. Before I go over these neighborhoods individually, I'm going to tell you what I like most about this area in general. First, I really like the location of Odessa. In this part of Pasco County, State Road 54 is just north of the Hillsborough County border. Odessa is also farther west than Wesley Chapel, so if you're a beach person, it's a little closer to the coast. If you have to commute to downtown Tampa, the Westshore area, or MacDill Air Force Base, there are multiple ways for you to travel south. The easiest way to travel south is to take the Veterans Expressway, which is also called the Suncoast Expressway, and that will bring you directly to Tampa International Airport and the Westshore area. It also connects you to 275, which brings you to downtown Tampa and the bridges to get over to the St. Pete side. The Veterans Expressway is a toll road, so there is an extra cost to drive this road, and it does get congested during rush hour, as all of our roads do, but it has been expanded in the last couple years and is moving better. And if for some reason there's a wreck on the Veterans and traffic is really slow, then you do have other options to travel south, but most of those are city streets. Another thing I like about the Odessa area is that the Florida State school grades for a lot of these schools is in the higher range. You will want to check the specific school grades for the house that you're interested in, but for the most part, it's a really good area for schools. As far as commercial and professional services are concerned, there is a lot that's already been developed and a lot that's currently under construction. One thing that I think is really funny about this area is that if you're looking for a Publix grocery store, I think there's one on every corner. In general, this part of Odessa is about 20 to 25 miles north of the Tampa International Airport and the Westshore area. It's about 25 to 30 miles northwest of downtown Tampa, and about 32 to 37 miles north of MacDill Air Force Base. So all 4 of the neighborhoods that I'm going to talk to you guys about today are similar in a couple ways. They are all large planned developments, they all have community amenities, and they all have CDD fees. If you're not familiar with what a CDD fee is, check out my video I did a little while ago about CDD fees. So let's get into the individual neighborhoods. We will start with beautiful Starkey Ranch. This is the community that is the farthest west. The land was carved out of the very large Starkey Wilderness Preserve. In total, this community is more than 2,400 acres, with about 30% of that preserved, so the neighborhood really embraces the nature that surrounds it. The natural beauty of this community is really what sets it apart from others. There are over 20 miles of paved trails within the community, and those trails also connect with the trails in the Starkey Wilderness Preserve, so you have a lot of running, walking, and biking options. There isn't just one central amenity area for Starkey Ranch. The amenities are spread out over the community's 8 different neighborhoods. There are multiple community pools, as well as 4 dog parks, multiple playgrounds, and large grass areas to play in. Another great feature is that Pasco County has built a huge sports and recreational complex in Starkey Ranch, where you will find tons of soccer, baseball, football, softball, and lacrosse fields. Pasco County is also in the process of building a kindergarten through 8th grade school in Starkey Ranch. It is currently under construction and is supposed to be ready for the 2021 school year. There is an active social calendar in Starkey Ranch with tons of different events each month. Some of these activities include fitness classes, toddler time, movies in the park, adult parties, and kids' night out. So we know that Starkey Ranch is a pretty neighborhood and it's a fun neighborhood, but who are the builders that build there and how much do those houses cost? The homes in Starkey Ranch range in size from about 1,600 square feet to 5,000 square feet. The width of the lots range from about 40 feet to 75 feet. The top builders in Starkey Ranch are Taylor Morrison, Homes by West Bay, Pulte Homes, and MI Homes. Now remember, there are resale homes available in Starkey Ranch too. You don't necessarily have to build if there's a house that you like that's already built. Now prices change all the time, but at this point in early 2020, the townhouses in Starkey are running around $285,000, and the prices for single family homes range from $292,000 to $850,000, with a majority of these homes being priced between $400,000 and $600,000. The CDD fees differ depending on your lot size and the neighborhood you're in, but they're running about $2,100 to $3,200 a year. The HOA fee at this time is only $75 a year, but there are certain neighborhoods back there that do have an extra HOA fee depending on the services that that neighborhood provides. Please keep in mind that prices and fees change all the time, so give me a call if you need current information. So moving on to the next community, if we drive east down State Road 54, then we will run into the beautiful community of Astoria. So Astoria is different from Starkey Ranch because it's a lot smaller. Astoria is a great community for people who don't need a neighborhood quite as big as Starkey Ranch. Astoria is only about 500 acres, so it's just a fraction of the size of Starkey Ranch. One of my favorite things about Astoria is that it has a really beautiful clubhouse and amenity center. I love the building itself. The fitness center and community pool are beautifully designed and maintained. There's a playground and a dog park in another part of the community, and a commercial development planned for the entrance of Astoria. Like Starkey Ranch, there is an active social calendar in Astoria. They have events like yoga and Zumba classes, swim lessons, holiday events, adult parties, and they also have Food Truck Fridays where a local food truck comes for the residents to enjoy. To me, the style of homes in Astoria really give this community a small town feel. There are a lot of homes with front porches and a neo-traditional design that give this community just a really cute look. The builders in Astoria at this time are ICI Homes, David Weekley, Park Square Homes, and Ryan Homes. Most of the lot sizes are between 55 and 65 feet wide. There are some nice conservation and water view lots. Prices for single-family homes in Astoria at this time are between $320,000 and $527,000, with most of the home prices falling between $350,000 and $500,000. There are townhomes available as well, and those are currently priced around $222,000. The CDD fee in Astoria varies depending on the size of your lot, but it runs between $1,900 and $2,400 a year. The HOA fee at this time is only $80 a year. The next neighborhood on my list is the Preserve. This neighborhood is located just off the Suncoast Parkway or Veterans Expressway, so for those of you that are going to be using that road for your commute, this is a great location. So what makes the Preserve different? The Preserve is being developed by one builder only, and that's D.R. Horton. If you're looking for a lot of square footage for your money, then this might be the right neighborhood for you. Prices for single-family homes in the Preserve right now run between $225,000 and $375,000. And one thing I like about D.R. Horton is right now they are the only builder at this price point that builds a block home both on the first and second story. So how does D.R. Horton keep the price point so low? At the lowest price points, the finishes are already chosen by the builder, so there's no customization that you can do, and also the lot sizes are a little bit smaller. This saves the builder money, which saves you money. As you go up in price, you will have more finish options to choose from and larger lot sizes. The drive into the Preserve is very nice with its tall palm trees. The brand new community amenity center includes a heated pool, an adult pool, park area, playground, and tot lot. One of my favorite features of this community is the fact that there is direct access to the Suncoast Trail, which is over 40 miles long. The CDD fees in the Preserve at this time are between $1,800 and just over $2,100 per year, and the HOA fees are between $169 and $225 per quarter. There are also townhouses available in the Preserve, and they are priced right now around $219,000. Overall, the Preserve does not have all the bells and whistles of the other neighborhoods, but it has a great value. You do get a lot of bang for your buck. The last neighborhood I'm going to talk about today is just on the other side of the Suncoast Expressway and technically in Land O'Lakes, but I always show it when I'm showing the other ones, and that is the community of Bexley. Like the preserve, it is very close to the Suncoast Parkway, so it saves some time if that is your commute route. This is a really popular community right now, and buyers tend to really like it when I take them back there. Bexley, like Starkey Ranch, really tries to integrate its natural surroundings into the community. One thing you'll notice when you're driving through is even some of the amenities, like the playgrounds, are made from natural materials. Bexley has a gorgeous community center that has a super cute cafe called the Twisted Sprocket Cafe. At the Twisted Sprocket Cafe, they have a great food menu, coffee, and even beer and wine. Fun! They also have 2 resort-style pools, an open-air game room, fitness center, and a bike shop where you can repair or rent bikes, a dog park with areas for large and small dogs, miles of multi-surface trails, which is something that distinguishes this community from others. If you like to bike on non-paved surfaces, this community is a great option. Another very different community amenity is the BMX bike park. I absolutely love seeing the neighborhood kids use this park. It looks so fun. There are other parks and gathering areas throughout the community as well. Bexley Elementary School is located within the community, which is great for the younger residents and their parents. There's a wide variety of home builders and prices in Bexley, including Arthur Ruttenberg Homes, Cardell Homes, David Weekley, Homes by West Bay, Pulte, and Lennar. Homes range in price from the high 200s to the high 700s, so there's a price point for just about every buyer. The average house price in Bexley right now is right around that $400,000 mark. There are townhomes available in Bexley too, and those are priced right around $250,000. The fees in Bexley are very similar to the other neighborhoods that I've highlighted. The CDD fee at this time runs just over $1,800 to just over $2,700 depending on your lot size. The HOA is $525 per year. And there is one more distinguishing feature of Bexley. Bexley has a 55 and up Del Webb community that's currently being constructed there, complete with all of the amazing amenities that Del Webb has perfected over the years for its 55 and up residents. The multi-million-dollar Meridian Clubhouse will be open this year and will include tons of amenities. The amenities will include a resort-style pool, fitness centers, ballroom, tennis courts, pickleball courts, and a dog park. If you're over 55 and you want a low-maintenance lifestyle, then this part of Bexley may be the right fit for you. The house prices right now are between $257,000 to around $475,000. Well, that's it for today. I hope you guys learned something about these fabulous new construction communities. If you are looking to buy in any of these neighborhoods, please give me a call or send me a text. If you've watched my new home construction video, then you know that I always recommend that you have an agent represent you for new home construction. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. With love, Melanie.